Hi and welcome to another Genshin Impact live stream. Today we're gonna take care of some orchestral sessions, some orchestral live sessions. Say hi in the chat, by the way. In tradition, we're beginning listening to one of my own tracks. This is Emagoron. You're welcome. Genshin Impact, hi there. Yeah, sorry for being a little bit late. God kväll, welcome. Good to see you all. Yeah, my son had a little bit of a hard time to get to sleep tonight, but that's how it is sometimes. In the background you can see a painting I begun of Hornet from Silksong. It's by no means finished, but at least you get to see the progression here in the background of the reaction show. Which might be a fun little addition to the visuals, hopefully. Moonrider, hi there, first time. I just discovered part 1 and part 2 last night. Oh, amazing! So you finished watching both episodes already? Marcus Tyan, Foxer Cocky, hi there. The Coop, hi. Likos, Carm Veldes, hi. French guy, F-Type 77, good to see you. Mango Pizza, hi there again. Dark Paladin, yeah, welcome you all. Right, so what do you think? Can we beat last live stream's like record? I think we got 666 likes during the stream, which is totally amazing. Big thanks for blowing up my channel. It's all thanks to you. And thanks to all the new members, all the new channel members and also the new patrons. Awesome. And you guys can also join in, just hit the join here below. Or go to LLeonPendarvis, patreon.com/LLeon. Yes, I did a poll here prior to launching the stream. Which character theme song is the most iconic in your opinion? And currently we have 126 votes. Insane. So we have Xiao at 3%, Raiden Shogun 26%, Venti 6% and Zhongli 65%. So I guess Zhongli is kind of a favorite. Am I right? Anonym. Thanks. Love your reactions, including the DeltaRune one. Are you going to react to the latest boss? You missed the previous boss reaction. Oh, the Toro one. Yeah, we'll see about that. At least I'm playing a little bit of DeltaRune on my gaming channel. So if you want to join in on my gaming adventures, you can just click the link. Thanks for the sub. Ah, there we have it. Gelhain Gaming. youtube.com/Gelhain Gaming. Yeah, what's on the menu for tonight? As you've probably seen on the title here and also on the image, we're going to listen in and enjoy some live orchestral sessions. Because I actually was at a live orchestral concert just a few days back. My son Elliot was singing in the choir. They did the Greatest Showman, A Million Dreams, and some other songs. Really had a blast. So it was like 160 people in the choir. Dlazers, hi there, welcome. Ka-ching! Yeah guys, let's begin the stream here, posting your favorite emojis in the chat. So we're gonna begin here. Listen to Genshin Impact from Nod Cry, back to Mondstadt, all live concert performance of the area main themes. Guess that's the region themes. Elrinth, hi there. Hey guys, make sure you follow Elrinth's channel. That's my brother right there. Posting game over. Yes, so I'm just gonna pop it up. Just gonna find the concert, the link to the concert. Oh, I forgot the Taurus theme last stream. Well. I guess we have to deal with that one. But first, let's deal with this one. How about that? And by all means, please let me know info about the themes here, because I don't see any timestamps or chapters. So I have no idea what kind of themes that's included in this one. Let's go. Was that a hurdy-gurdy? Damn, the mixture of instruments in this session here with the hurdy-gurdy and these... I don't think it's like typical orchestral fiddle or that, like flute. Piccolo sounded like some kind of piccolo flute. But really love the arrangement so far. It's really cool visually here with all the like blacks and whites. It seems like those playing the like older instruments or these more... ethnical instruments. Yeah, the tin whistle. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, F-Type. Thanks. Yeah, it's really exotic. It's really exciting. I mean, that's what I've been really enjoying from listening to the Genshin Impact theme so far from the previous 2 sessions we did. And by the way, if you missed the previous 2 episodes we did on Genshin Impact, highly recommend you go back and listen to those if you missed them. And of course, they're going to give me more playtime and more watch hours. And we need all of that for growing this channel. So a big thanks for checking out those. But we had a ton of fun. We talked a lot about the instruments and the music and everything. So let's continue. Thanks. Some kind of lute instrument. Just look at the scenery, the visuals. Ah, there we have it. Damn, it's really exciting visual at the same time. I really love how they've dressed everything and that they have this large spacing between all the instruments, so you can really get to see all the what kind of instruments they basically have in this arrangement. And yeah, nyckelharpa, the hurdy-gurdy. That's a good one. I'd love to have a hurdy-gurdy in the studio, but unfortunately I haven't laid my hands on one yet. But what I do have is a zither, that big zither board. But there's so many strings on that one, and I think it's like super old. So I've tried to tune it, but it's really, really hard. I'm probably gonna like tune it decently and then sample the zither. But I tried tuning it and then play on it, but it's extremely hard to tune. And there's also so many strings on that zither. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's really lovely to see that they include so many unique instruments in the arrangements, and top-notch singers here in the choir too, very nicely arranged. And obviously love the sound. There's nothing like the real orchestra, especially when it's so well balanced and well mixed like this. What I did notice in the concert where my son was singing in the choir was it was of course a smaller orchestra, and I often, when you see smaller orchestras, it's quite seldom that they have actually the harp in the orchestra, or at least from my experience when I go to concerts. So I was looking in the crowd for the harp player, because there was harp in the arrangement. It sounded really good, but obviously there was a lady on the side and she played the harp on a MIDI keyboard. That's life. You can't have everything, but it sounded really good. Yeah, what a banger to begin the live stream with. So, which region? I didn't catch the chat there, but which region is this from? Genshin Impact. Yeah, what a beginning! Indeed, standing ovation. My God, Nod Cry, battle theme for Nod Cry. Thank you, chat. I think we have sorted it out. Nod Cry. Snake Haya. Right, so let's continue here and see what's next in line.
Shambulia bebasila Pikana pakamwishowe Quantie tututau Utadamu yoyote Udikwa pambachaya Dunya Kadithia endelea
Yeah, the choir here is just outstanding, and the voice here of the lead singer too, for Natlan. Yeah, I remember this theme from our first listening experience. But again, wonderful scenery here. I just love how they dress up everything for the theme and for the specific theme to suit the music and everything. I missed the Not Cry battle theme. Well, we can see if we can find that later on. They're wonderful with all the fire and stuff. See, that's what I'm meaning with exquisitely fine-balanced music. You can really hear it. I mean, in many orchestral sessions, it can be quite hard to like recognize the different instruments, but you can clearly hear like the acoustic guitar here in the mix, and so well balanced. I'll tickle the zombie. Oh, I love the key change. It's really like something you'd hear in the Vaiana movie. Excellent music in Vaiana, by the way. No kidding. Oh yes. Oh, it's so perfect with like it transitioning over to just the choir here. This is one of those themes that just sounds like a warm hug. Maybe it's the warmth from the fire here that transcends or translates across the screen somehow, but it feels like everything is so warm and cotton-like in this track. Although there's very like potent flutes and stuff, but just a warm hug again. Like very heroic, sort of. Thank for the sub. Yeah, exactly. The rise. Yeah, and you could even hear the fire burning at the end there, so yeah, what a lovely theme. Indeed, very heroic and triumphant. Sounds like calling home the heroes or something. Preparing. Yeah, there's no other way around. Thanks for the sub, Kana. Battle tracks were cut out, I have no idea, but don't you worry. We're gonna do more streams. Don't you worry. Idkum. Yeah, press like. So we can reach previous record, 666. What a record, by the way. So hopefully we can reach more likes on this stream. But man, you're really blowing up my videos here, or my streams. That's nice. But I also mentioned in the previous stream here, I am gonna cut out some parts maybe from these live streams and put them as separate videos. Fontaine, my beloved. Ace Combat. Yeah, we have Ace Combat requested quite a few times here on the show. So we'll probably cover some Ace Combat in the future. Let's continue. I think we're entering Danny Elfman territories. I just love this theme, and I talked about it before, but it's so lovely to see it here in the real live orchestra renditions. It's actually a lot more nice to experience the music like this, and where you can actually see the different instruments and see what stuff they're playing here. But it's sounding very mysterious, very magical. Something from Danny Elfman film, or Tim Burton. Yeah, I know. Fontaine. Yeah, the harpsichord. Oh, so lovely. Was that the Bansuki? Man, that's some really fluid playing. I can never play like that. Man, those arpeggios. Damn. Viola da Gamba. Thanks, Rick. Oh, I did. Yeah, it looked like a mandolin. Or a bazooka. The harpsichord and even the accordion. Yeah, it's at times here, especially this section, it actually sounds like not a raging storm, but you can hear it's like watery inspired, or the ocean, the breaking waves of the ocean, the land of hydro, Fontaine. But I feel you get this kind of wave kind of feeling from the music in this section, almost like a storm, but not as like brutal. More of a kind of storm. Yeah, definitely. Oh, classic. Damn! They even have the glasses. They even have the glasses up there. Just gonna rewind a bit. Damn, that's so magical. Sounds like a really high pitch, like FM synthesis. The glass, playing on water glasses. I hope he wasn't thirsty during the warm-up. Or he drank some to get them out of tune. Yeah, what a fine arrangement. I remember that from the previous listening to the Fontaine. It really stuck with me. But I'm a big fan of Danny Elfman. I've talked about it before, and like the Edward Scissorhands movie, the music, and basically all Tim Burton films, just magical. Sumeru time, we'll see. But love the setting again. It's so lovely to see this totally different setting here between all the different takes too. Probably. Yeah, so I feel like the introduction to this theme, there must be some Indiana Jones movie where they have this, or at least a similar melody. I can't recall which of the Indiana movies it is, but I do recall hearing the melody, or at least something very similar to that. The cello player looking like Liam Neeson. Yeah. Yeah, you can feel the Junes. You can feel the Junes in this. I'm not referring to the June movie, but the sweeping strings here. It takes you to the Sahara, sweeping deserts. That's at least how I interpret the music here. And it's really cool because I haven't even played Genshin Impact. I'm just reacting to the music, listening to the tracks here, and getting immersed. Totally immersed in the desert music, Sumeru. Exactly. Yeah, I actually had a look at it on the PS5 here yesterday evening. But we started playing Hollow Knight on my gaming channel because I made 100% in Silksong. Thus the painting here in the background, which is work in progress. But if you follow along here, tag along my channel, make sure you subscribe. You're probably going to see things happening here in the painting from episode to episode. Because I'm going to try to paint a little bit between each episode. But I'm working in acrylic, so it's a pretty fast process. I just did this on like an hour the other day. Yeah, I'll probably play it a bit. Thanks, Medine. Thanks. Oh yes, we're in the Sahara now. I can feel the camels. Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I was going for. The Arabian Nights, yeah. Lots of inspiration from different parts. A little bit of Indiana Jones, but I guess that's also inspired by 1001 Nights, Arabian Nights. They're all inspired by that. Support the channel, patreon.com/Genshin, and support the reaction show if you enjoy these episodes. The sitar. Again, it's so lovely to to see this performed by the orchestra and all these exotic instruments like the Darbuka, the Sitar. It definitely takes you straight to the desert. I just love this. It's so amazing. And like I said, all these different settings too for each region. They really nailed it. Here with the reds in the background and all the yellow tones. Just talking colors. Color composition. It's lovely to see how chill the guys those sitting in the background there with their exotic instruments, sitar and everything. Yeah, I need to hear the battle themes of Sumeru. Yeah, we'll probably deal with the battle themes in a separate stream. I have some secret stuff coming up later here after the episode. We're like halfway through this this first part of the show. Yeah, that's the cool thing about listening to film music and also gaming music. Aside of listening to regular pop music and whatever that's going on. Yeah, you get to be engulfed in so many different cultures and instruments from different cultures, and I totally enjoy that too. Did they have a duduk in this track? I'd love to have a duduk. I do have a bavu. I actually did a clip playing the bavu, and I also played it in a film score a few years back. But if you look back in my backlog of videos, you can see me playing the bavu. Just a fun little anecdote. Yeah, I think we saw that. Yeah, that's so lovely. A little bit of a poppy desert theme. I played a Castlevania. Yeah, maybe it sounds a little bit of deserty. Yeah, we need some Castlevania in here. Why not? That's DirtMouth. From Hollow Knight. Yeah, thanks. We gotta practice a little bit here during the stream too. Why not? Right, so let's continue with the Genshin Impact. I was just playing a little bit of Vampire Killer and a little bit of Hollow Knight, DirtMouth. Yeah, that's a little taste of our upcoming concert, piano concert. Thank you. Inazuma. Thanks. Listening to this theme takes me straight into, I think I said it in the previous live stream too, it takes me instantly back to James Bond movies from the like 70s. It feels like you're on a beach and you see the sunset. Somewhere in Asia, I guess. Maybe in Thailand. One young. Very warm. Man, and they are having real taikos, or one taiko at least, to the left side here. I wonder if you can see you can see my pointer there. But it's a little bit zoomed in here. Or zoomed out, rather. It's tiny. Tiny taiko. The mysterious land of spirits. The Gusheng. Yeah, the Koto and the Gusheng, so lovely instruments. It gives me instant. I don't know if you're born in those regions. I wonder if you get the same kind of like magical experience from listening to this type of music. I don't know, but at least as a Swede from Sweden. I'm from Sweden, by the way. You can probably hear that on my Swinglish, but to me this sounds all magical. It's not like mysterious, but it sounds very magical somewhere. Yeah, all those instruments, magical. Shakushashi. The lovely section there with the harp. Speaking of Japanese and... did you watch the film The Last Samurai? The soundtrack to that one with Hans Zimmer, that one is magical. Just love many themes in that one, they are just outstanding. Just a tip here if you haven't watched the movie. Both great film and also great soundtrack. It's one of those soundtracks that I often come back to and listen to. But what did you think about the latest Shogun series? Let me know here in the chat. bum bum bum. All these region themes, they are so damn anthemic and sounds like it's like heroic all through. But that's also so cool with these themes. Just love that. Inazuma. Yeah, you can hear that it's a very tight orchestra, but all these orchestral performances has been spot on. Traditional musicians to the limits, yeah. Tight ending. Love that. Yeah, very heroic. Inazuma. Very heroically sounding Japanese theme. Instant banger. Instant hit. Speaking of books, I watched the trailer to Metro 2039. Anyone seen that? Just check that trailer. The graphics just insane. And from looking at the trailer and the cinematics, it looks like it's more true to the books, maybe than the previous, or at least it has a darker tone, it seems. It's like nightmares, it's like Hideo Kojima kind of inspired stuff, it seems. So I was so inspired from looking at the trailer that I actually picked up the books. I've read them before, the whole series, but I started rereading Metro 2034. It is as good as I remembered it. Just love it. Okay, so let's continue and see what's up next here. Liu. Exodus. Thank for the super chat, Dlazers. Genshin stream. Win. Again, another very lively theme. Will you do some Honkai Star Rail OST reaction live stream? Yeah, we'll see what happens next year. If you want to take part of the reaction show here and have a more say over what kind of themes we continue and listen to and what kind of games we break down here on the channel, make sure you join in on my Patreon, patreon.com/Gellane. You always have the links in the description to the videos. Yeah, it's a very happy and very lively, but I feel many of the themes, at least the reading themes, they have a very lively and happy character. Some have this warm hug character, but it's always like a lively kind of feeling in them. Very uplifting. Very inviting. Like inviting to the region. attend. Lovely, Firefox. Thanks. Yeah, that's talking about lively. This I like. Yeah, speaking of lively, that solo there sounds like birds. Yeah, maybe. The liveliness of the merchants. Yeah, like a busy bazaar or something. Sounds like something you'd expect from a busy bazaar or something. Yeah, the Leo motif. David Foster again. I just love how they repeat the theme so... How they repeat that theme so many times. It just becomes so... It's very rememberable. I mean, it's just a few notes, but... It's a lovely theme. I love those simple themes. I'm a sucker for simplicity. In the past, I was all about the progressive and really nutty melodies and stuff, but in the end, it all comes down to a simple, memorable melody. I don't know if it's an age thing or whatever, but I really love these simple melodies. That's just magical. Yeah, what a beautiful section. Yeah, I've heard about the Lantern Rite, the Lunar New Year event. Kind of tradition to play this theme. Nice. Yeah, maybe I'll check out some video with that so we can see like lanterns firing away towards the sky. Liu. Love that. Simple melody, but effectively. Yeah, it's indeed very hard to write simple melodies, but they often become the strongest. And if you listen to what becomes hits, it's often simple melodies. Can anyone tell which theme this is? I'm probably not going to play it right, but I'm going to try. And the first one wins the pyjamas. Something, Man of Steel. Chasm, Conflict, Interstellar. Yeah, it's they borrow, Hans Zimmer often borrows stuff between his different themes, so indeed, might be some Interstellar there too. Listen how much that just additional note can change the theme and make it so much more fun and dramatic to listen to. I mean, I'm just playing a minor. A minor scale, but then we add instead of the raised 6. Yeah, it's very, very easy to mix up the Dovahkiin theme, the Morrowind theme with Pirates of the Caribbean, because it's basically the same chord progression. Mondstadt next. Breezers of idylls and wine. Yeah, Skyrim. Yeah, I know we listened to this last stream too, but it's such a wonderful theme, so we just gonna go with it. Feels like home, sounds like home. It's a very sweet melody, and again, lively. That's a tiny whistle. Yeah, it's a purely adventure all through. It's just so lovely to hear. A very lively adventure. And then the acoustic guitar, the acoustic guitar gives us this bard kind of tavern vibe too. So it's all this, everything from like bombastic adventure music to down to this more like tavernish bard music, which is really, really cool. Now it's sounding like evening with the like smooth cotton-like strings there, the tremolo strings, and then with the horns, the French horns, and the trombones. Sounds very warm, like an evening dinner music. The pling plings in the back. Are you maybe you're referring to the celeste, or maybe it's the harp? Yeah, it seems to be a lot of brass work and woodwind work on this track. The Nation of Wind. Mondstadt. Dang, very bombastic ending. Nice. So now we're gonna head over to Midday. Midday Prospects. Speaking of dinner. And I hope this is going to be the live concert version. Oh my god, I need to pause. Or I don't need to pause, but I have goosebumps, both arms. And I'm getting chills on the back of my head here. And not many songs do that to me. There are a few, but it happens very seldom. Just the string work there, the smoothness in the melody. Simplicity works, but this is the hardest things to write and also perform, I guess, to really get that powerful emotion across. But I just feel like heartfelt warmth from this theme. It's just like some of the other themes that I said they had this like a warm hug kind of feeling, but this one is, you totally get emotional. At least I get very emotional, and indeed, goosebumps on both arms. This is a track I'm gonna listen to many times. I'm totally in love already with the melody here. So they build up all this dramatic emotion, and then they end with this conclusion to the melody. I need to rewind a bit there. Yeah, that conclusion to the melody. Listen to the build up there and the final conclusion. It's super beautiful. Smash the like. It's just here below. Smash the like. Beautiful. And beautiful performance too. Just so lovely. Oh my god. Yeah. It's not often you get this emotional from the listening experiences. I get a lot of like warmth and inspiration from the themes, but it's very seldom that you just have to lay back and just let yourself be engulfed in the melodies and the performances. Absolutely moving and absolutely a favorite. How does this differ from the actual game rendition of the theme? Is the game rendition different? Yeah, it seems to be faster. Okay, so you can hear that they're like stopping up a bit there in the performance. But yeah, after listening just to a short bit here of the game, I think this is the game edition of the Midday Prospects soundtrack theme. But it's a lot more weight in the previous orchestral performance, the live performance. Obviously, since with that slower tempo and more also tempo shifts. Yeah, but I like the orchestral performance a lot more. That's the Goosebumps version. I call that the Goosebump version. But this there's nothing wrong with this one too. Just love how they stop up there and stop up. Stop a little bit there and reduce the tempo slightly and then increase the tempo again. Definitely some nice crescendos and diminuendos. Okay. Midday Prospects from Genshin Impact. So was that composed by Yu Pen Sheng? Apparently, yeah. Composed and produced by Yu Peng Shen. Air Studios, London Philharmonic Orchestra. But again, the live version, 10 out of 10. 20 out of 10. Double Goosebumps, that's a record for sure. I don't think I ever had a double goosebump on any of my reaction streams so far. There's been emotional moments, but never a double goosebump. Twice the joy. We have a favorite. Oh yes. Yeah, I often get the question which of the themes is my favorite so far. But it's always very hard to tell which is the favorite. Damn, we have a lot of votes here today. We have 713 votes on today's poll. And Xiao, 3%, Venti 5%, Raiden Shogun 35%, and Zhongli 57%. So I guess that's all of your favorites when it comes to the most iconic character theme from Genshin Impact. Again, big thanks for all the support here on the channel, and especially these Genshin Impact reaction streams. But man, we're 315 people in here watching, but we only have 240 likes on the stream. Come on, smash the like. It's just give the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And big thanks, Dlazers, for the super chat. And you can also support the stream here with the super chat. We might also take requests. If you do a super chat, we might take the request a little bit more. But yeah, we have another request here. Die Midsommernacht Fantasy. So why don't we do that one? I think it's time. Yeah, it's free and easy, like the stream. Just hit the like. Damn, I'm gonna come back to the MIDI prospects. Weird title. I never thought it was going to be this, like, really super emotional theme from the title, MIDI Prospects. Yes, Die Midsommernacht Fantasy. Let's go. All in German. I'm gonna smash the like. Hoyo mix. Thanks. Oops, we have harpsichord. Yeah, this is just golden Apple archiplug. Okay. Yeah, we're back with Danny Elfman and Tim Burton. Tim Burton music here. Very exciting, mysterious sounding. Yeah. It's like instant Sherlock Holmes vibes. What? What the hell? I did not expect that. Like a super cool guitar solo in the middle of everything. Acoustic guitar solo. I thought it was going to be something totally different. Let's just get back to that. Thank for the super chat. Butterfly Shadow, thanks. Prayer in the Land of War. I'll see what I can do. Oh yes, I love this. Big Yngwie Malmsteen fan and Symphony X. Anyone listening to Symphony X? Let me know in the chat. I love this solos here and just the whole arrangement with the harpsichord. Another lively track. Yeah, actually I was playing some guitar solos the other day here for my son. He's making, he started producing or started to write his own metal tracks. And father is trying to help out here, so I helped him with the guitar solo and played some tapping. And obviously I got some blisters on one of the fingers here because I'm not used to playing the fast tapping solos. It's been a while. I usually don't play a lot of that type of music these days, but I did during the 90s and early 2000s. Quite a lot. Progressive metal. But it's fun to get back to the drums again, and I actually got the new snare skin today, which I'm gonna mount tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Record some more drums. Yeah, also a favorite. Just because I was so surprised there with the different turns and twists. I did not expect that acoustic solo there. But lovely. You missed your favorite battle theme. No worries, you can always go back and rewatch these VODs. I leave the live streams up so you can just rewatch them. So this is part 3, by the way. We've already done Genshin Impact. Part 1, then part 2. Part 1, we listened to all the region themes, or many of the region themes. And in this episode, we took it further and had a look at the orchestral live versions. Douglas Jar, thanks. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks a million. Yeah, so we had a super chat here, a request for a prayer in the land of war. Hope you like it. Let's go with it. Holy shit. Oh yes, exactly that. Damn. And I love Dark Souls soundtrack and Elden Ring, Night Rain soundtrack. They're all amazing soundtracks. Yeah, straight from that previous like Yngwie Malmsteen slash harpsichord Danny Elfman fun track to this uber evil, not evil, but more dramatic, theatrical dramatic Dark Souls track. What a sweet resolution. the runs, all the runs here and trading between the different instruments, the call response kind of thing happening. It's always great counterpoint in all these Genshin Impact tracks, but this one is very epic. I always love when you get a solo voice like that, a soprano voice in the soundtracks. I'm thinking Ori, Blind Forest, Light of Nibel, Light of Nibel. Thanks for all the super chats, guys. Thanks. Just checking in here. So we have a request for Inevitable Conflict, live orchestra performance. Yeah, love to check that one. Combat Beneath the Waves. Yeah, I think we've had that requested quite frequently in the comments. Damn, you guys have been crazy. I've been like responding to comments from morning to midnight the past days here. It's been totally crazy. You're really blowing up my channel. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the super chat. Destiny Departing. Yeah, we're going to continue listening. Damn, the ending there really gave me some God of War vibes. Totally enjoyed the God of War series, by the way. I'm a really big fan of God of War, especially the older games, God of War 1 and 2. And obviously the latest reawakening, so to speak, of the God of War series. But I don't think God of War 3 was that exciting. I think 1 and 2 was ungodly amazing. I played them on the PS2. Anyone else play them? Highly recommend them. Land of War in Genshin. Yeah, probably why they got some inspiration there from the God of War. Yeah, Bear McCreary is really talented. I just wish he made... he's made so many great tracks, especially for the Black Sails. I mean, the Black Sails main theme, that's with the hurdy-gurdy. That's also one of my favorites. Great series, by the way, Black Sails. But also, he's made many great soundtracks. But for the Rings of Power, I can't recall exactly how it was, but the thing is, that theme, the main theme there of Rings of Power, actually written and composed by Howard Shore, the same composer that composed the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. But aside from that theme for the Rings of Power series, I don't feel that the music was like... It didn't say anything, at least in my opinion. There wasn't like any favorites from the soundtrack or so. But that was Bear McCreary. He made the like... in the series, so to speak, music, while we had Howard Shore making that main theme. But it's so magical. And then the second time the melody comes back, it's so great depiction of light and dark, because the next time, this first time, we have actually a major third, a major chord in the beginning, but then when it comes back, it's a minor. So you have good and evil there, the major and the minor. Yeah, the Godzilla OST, I mean, that's what I'm saying. All his other soundtracks has been amazing. But then, for Rings of Power, I don't know what happened. Maybe he wasn't inspired or something. But the Howard Shore theme, you can hear it's an old man writing that theme with tons of experience. And again, simplicity wins. I mean, that's... anyone can play that. Except me, apparently. And that light, the brightening going to the F. Yeah, there's the soundtrack. Indeed, AlesterRune. Oh, good to see you, by the way. Thanks for dropping by. We have a channel member here. Right, so we had to listen to Prayer in the Land of War, and we had some more requests here. Sorry for getting carried away, but I feel that's half the live show here is about talking about music and listening, talking, story time. So next up we have Inevitable Conflict, live orchestra performance. So that's a Chasm battle theme. I just need to find the correct video. Maybe it's this one. I hope it's the correct concert. Thanks, Douglas. A beautiful dynamics. It's really beautiful to hear the dynamics here and the building it. And the same with the piano there in the intro, the dynamic of her playing, just chef's kiss exquisitely. the mixing in the clip sounds a bit off. Yeah. Maybe a little bit like unbalanced in some parts, but I'm listening to the music here, not only the like sound mix. It's a really engaging theme. That's a really sweet virtuoso playing. Performance. What kind of event is this recorded in? Yeah, you can clearly hear that they're focused on bringing out the lead instruments when they do their solo or melody part. Dang. What a track. Very lively. Again. Lively. Lively and wild. Right, let's see what's next here. Comet Beneath the Waves. Let's do that too. We're trying to keep these reaction shows to around the 2 hours. So we have a little bit time left. Yeah, some really... There's always so virtuose performances from the players. It seems like they get like the best of the best. Oh, before we get started here, talking about the players and bringing in the best of the best for the soundtracks here. Somebody mentioned in the comments that the flute guy played. I can't recall your name here, but maybe you're in the stream. Someone mentioned that flute guy played on some of the Genshin Impact concerts. And I drew a little story the last time about the flute guy and how he followed me on Instagram. Was kind of funny. But yeah, I'm gonna ask him about the Genshin Impact concerts. But I love seeing his performance in the Game Awards, where he played multiple flutes, like 7, 8, 9 of them. He is insane. I totally understand this one. Island of the Lost and Forgotten. It gives me the like pirates vibes. Black Sails. It's so cool to hear. It's so sweet to hear this smaller ensemble compared to the bigger, huge orchestra, the full orchestra that we've been hearing previously. This one is more like a small ensemble, so you can hear the different individual instruments much more clearly. But that suits this theme perfectly. Smash the like and join the channel. Patreon.com/Gelhain. Exactly. Running out of breath effect. Steve Ringus. Yeah, exactly. Found you today and I'm still catching up, watching second stream. I just want to say hi for the algorithm. Happy your viewership. Skyrocket with the game. Yeah. It seems we're loosening up here with the channel, and that's all lovely because I've been fighting so hard with this channel for ages, and we're finally going somewhere. Thanks for the sub, by the way, Butterfly Shadow. Welcome. Yeah, smash the like here, or do it gently. I'm gonna softly. Gently. It also has these jazzy vibes. Maybe that's because the dua there, the dua vocals in stabbing in the background, staccato vocals. Judging by the credits, F-Type. Thanks for looking that up. So it's an ensemble of 6 people. Yeah, but sometimes I totally enjoy the smaller ensembles just because you can hear the individual instruments so much more. And something that happens quite often, at least when I go to concerts here in my hometown, Umeå. That's because maybe it's the size of the orchestra, but I don't think they have had enough string players to compensate for the brass players. Because as soon as the brass goes loud, the strings just disappears in the arrangements. But brass, they are very loud, so it's bound to happen. Wonderful, very Island of the Lost and Forgotten. Comet Beneath the Waves. Yeah, thanks for the recommendation and thanks for the super chat promoting the track. It's always good to get the good recommendations. Favorite pieces: septet, string quartet, flute, clarinet, harp. Yeah, that's a good combination. Throw in some Duduk. Why not? Absolutely, yeah. That's the thing when you get the ensemble, Hollow Knight, or Silksong. How many of you finished Silksong 100%? I did. And I'm so damn proud of it. I made this painting. And I'm going to prepare an episode talking about my adventure throughout Silksong. From the very start and my first impression of the first game, Hollow Knight. And then to actually adventuring and finish Silksong completely in live streams. So I took down every boss during live stream, and it's a different thing beating bosses in live streams compared to doing it yourself off screen. I'll tell you that. I love it. I had double goosebumps today, so I'm totally sold on the not all themes, obviously, but some of them. There's a lot of great music. We mostly had bangers so far. Oh yes. Ori 1 and 2. Nice. Yeah, I'm planning on playing Ori, but now with Metro 2039, maybe I'll play a little bit of Metro Exodus just to get up to speed before Metro 2039 gets released. Next up we have Destined Parting. A love song? Battle theme? Who knows? Beautiful there with the flute and celeste and the harp. Man, now we're getting mysterious. Okay. Beautiful melody. Beautiful, beautiful melody. Yeah, this was a lighter goosebump, but again, I love these type of themes and the orchestration here too. Also in just the intro there, you're sold just by the hearing the first few bars there in the intro. Yeah, it's the typical thing there with the like A minor to the G major to the F major. Beautiful. I need to go and check up on my son here. I'll be back just in a sec. Unfortunately, I have to close down here for tonight because my son just woke up. But thanks for joining in tonight. I'll deal with the other tracks here in the next stream.